medyo makahabol tayo sa ating palatuntunan dito. So I'd like to welcome all of you to our first presentation here, which is entitled Deconstructing and Sustainability, the Romance of Upcycling Pinoy Hip-Hop Creativity in a Post-COVID Era. So I'd like to introduce our speaker for this particular presentation. So our speaker, Lara, is an ethnomusicologist from our country. Her educational degrees are in the humanities, literature, cognitive, functional linguistics, and music. Her research interests are in Pinoy hip-hop, live sports, and literary analysis. She's currently working in our university, which she joined in 1996 as a professor of literature and language. She's currently connected with the Development Studies program at the same university, at our university, where she teaches the core courses on the economy, society, and sustainable development, or SOC-30. So ladies and gentlemen, let us please welcome Dr. Lara.
Ganda lang kasi yun po, kahaba. Yan mo.
Weird lang kasi parang lahat ako nagko-control. So, here we go.
Ganda lang kasi.
Let's go. So, good morning sa lahat. Thank you for choosing this to spend the first 2 hours of Talab 2023 with me and my wonderful guest panelists for today, who are making their way to Leong somewhere on the campus, Akata and Lanceta. I am also grateful to have with me my esteemed colleagues and husband to moderate today's session is Dr. Sunny Mendoza. He's the one who introduced me, and then later on, I believe my colleague from DS, Mark Abenir, who's also here. He's also going to help out with the presentation. So I owe all of them, Akata, Lanceta, Sunny, and Mark, and Leslie. Okay. So allow me to provide a context for today's film lecture. What preceded this endeavor, this film, were years of research on Pinoy hip-hop. As of today, 7 years na. Which ended, research culminated in a documentary that was aired here in this very same hall 4 years ago, one for the world premiere and the second for Talab 2019. Those Leong Hall screenings were followed by others in Don Bosco Technical Institute in Mandaluyong, the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and the Pinoy Playlist in BGC. 6 months after the first screening, this is September 4, 2019, COVID strutted the world stage and paralyzed mainstream normal life as many knew it. I defended my dissertation in the silence of the ECQ lockdown on Zoom, accompanied by 5 panelists wearing shorts underneath the table, locked away in their homes like me. Okay, so what isn't explicit in the screening, in today's screening, or in the efforts to share my research with the larger world, students, of course, my primary audience, was that COVID helped me tremendously. No longer was I alone in the loneliness of my existence, constantly trapped in my head and listening to my thoughts. Suddenly, the world and I were in a shared experience. Damay-damay naman. COVID helped me release my writing. It helped me to see better, feel more deeply, think more fluidly, and perhaps become a more empathetic listener. Maybe. For me, COVID was a time of creativity, a time to be understanding and compassionate about what truly mattered, the suffering of the poor, the indifference of capitalism, the unjust inequality that separated people. I even entertained the dream that COVID would finally destroy the structures of wealth generation and wealth stealing that have been the world's normal. Fools can dream. I'm a fool. Okay. to see a new normal where people cared less about getting ahead and cared more about making everyone's lives more equitable. I thought maybe people will now see how important it is to build sustainable cities and inclusive communities, that people will see how wrong it was for only a few to control majority of a country's resources. To end this strange ode, I would just like to share that when I showed the raw version of this film to scholars of popular music, musicians, people who play traditional music instruments, pianists, violinists, punks, metalheads, K-pop stans, jazz performers, dancers, lovers of literature, and teachers, it was surprisingly well received. The warm, encouraging responses of people whom I trust, like-minded and like-souled people like me, who go out on a dark song to study what mainstream eyes considered a waste of time, with little ROI, just remembered maglulubog ko. Inspired me to propose this for a second run in this year's stand-up. I hope to see you on the other side of this screening with your interesting thoughts and questions. Enjoy the film. I will be uploading this version of the film to my YouTube channel after today's session. Feel free to share it with others. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Click on the notification bell for new content. Char! Enjoy the film.